Good evening and welcome to the KDA Friday Bulletin, your trusted source for weekly updates on military activities, from operational highlights to the latest developments at the Ministry of Defense. I'm your host Sergeant Kasim Ali, and here are our top stories tonight. President William Ruto commissions river regeneration engineering works. General Charles Kahariri hosts a delegation from the Italian Air Force at the Defense Headquarters. National Counter-Terrorism Center conducts community policing campaign and sensitization workshop in Lamu County. The Deputy Commander Kenya Army visits Army troops deployed in Wajir and Mandera counties. Kenya Defense Forces sinks a borehole at Oldonyo Engar in Kajiado County. To start us off, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, earlier this week officially launched the Social Housing and Associated Infrastructure Project aimed at protecting, restoring, rehabilitating and beautifying the Nairobi River basin at Kamukunji grounds in Nairobi County. Designed by the Ministry of Defense, who will lead the execution and management, the initiative seeks to revitalize Nairobi rivers into vibrant urban waterfronts.
The initiative will reintegrate the Nairobi Rivers Commission, the State Department for Housing and Urban Development, Nairobi County Government, Nairobi City Water and Sewerage Company Limited, and Energy China on its implementation. The project is expected to be completed within 48 months and will be a game changer in restoring Nairobi's environment.
General Charles Kahariri, the Chief of the Defense Forces, presided over the 6th Defense Savings and Credit Cooperative Society Limited annual delegates meeting at the Humanitarian Peace Support School in Embakasi Garrison in Nairobi. The annual delegates meeting, which brought together over 130 delegates from various formations and units, provided a platform for the Savings and Credit Cooperative Society leadership to present the annual financial report on its performance and significant strides towards achieving its strategic goals.
In his address, General Kahariri commended the high membership growth rate within the Kenya Defense Forces, noting that nearly all personnel have joined. He credited this achievement to the dedication of the commanders, the board of directors, staff, and delegates for being ambassadors of the Defense Forces Savings and Credit Cooperative Society.
Amongst the best strategies to address financial challenges is encouraging the culture of saving. Therefore, DESACCO continues to provide access to affordable credit with flexible terms that suit service personnel needs.
Speaking at the meeting, Major General David Keter, the organization chairman, urged delegates to remain committed to the mission of financially empowering Kenya Defense Forces personnel.
I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering commitment and support for the DESACCO's vision and mission. Over the past year, our DESACCO has continued to make significant strides in the financial growth, operational excellence, and members' empowerment.
The annual meeting also served as a forum to receive and adopt the 2024 audited reports, appoint external auditors for 2025, and pass key resolutions.
On matters health, the Kenya Defense Forces fraternity joined the rest of the world in marking World Kidney Day at the Defense Forces Memorial Hospital. World Kidney Day is celebrated annually with an aim of creating awareness and highlighting the importance of kidney health through early detection, prevention, and management of kidney diseases.
In his remarks, Brigadier John Kawaya, the Commandant Defense Forces Memorial Hospital, highlighted the need of raising awareness of kidney disease, which is on an alarming rise. He highlighted the hospital's capability in carrying out effective dialysis.
So, as our families as members of service members, please know that the KDF insists with the issue. You should not live in fear. We have come here so that we give you information so that you don't live in fear, but you live confidently with information on how this ailment of kidney can be tackled.
On behalf of the Military Wives Association of Kenya, Mrs. Grace Amogola, the head of partnership and collaboration in the Military Wives Association of Kenya, echoed the commandant's sentiments, urging everyone to undergo early kidney screening and adhere to healthy lifestyle practices.
World Kidney Day is a global campaign that emphasizes the potentially life-changing impact of early detection and the need for timely intervention in preventing and managing kidney disease. Hence this year's theme, Are Your Kidneys Okay? Detect early, protect kidney health.
The day also featured testimonials from Kenya Defence Forces renal patients who shared their experiences of battling kidney disease, offering encouragement and inspiring hope to others in their fight.
Major General Muhammad Nur Hassan, the Deputy Commander Kenya Army, visited Kenya Army troops deployed in forward operation bases in Wajir and Mandera counties. The visit provided a platform for the Deputy Commander to engage the troops on various issues and assess their mission readiness.
While addressing the troops, Major General Hassan appreciated their gallant, dedicated service and exemplary performance in executing their duties. He lauded them for their diligence in combating terror, efforts that have contributed to sustainable peace and security in the region. Major General Hassan commended the soldiers for engaging the local residents through the civil-military cooperation activities, a critical pillar of promoting peace. He urged them to continue nurturing the good working relationship as it is critical to mission success.
The National Counter-Terrorism Center, in collaboration with Operation Amaniboni under the co-sponsorship of the Government of Japan through the International Organization for Migration, conducted a community policing campaign and sensitization workshop in Hindi Ward in Lamu County. This initiative aimed to strengthen cooperation between security agencies and local communities, enhance public awareness of security threats, and promote sustainable peace and stability in the region.
The workshop focused on the role of community members in security, emphasizing the importance of early warning systems, intelligence sharing, and active participation in security matters. Key stakeholders, including local leaders, youth representatives, and women groups, were engaged in discussions to ensure an inclusive and community-driven approach to countering insecurity. Additionally, the National Counter-Terrorism Center organized a security forum to facilitate discussions on improving collaboration between the national and county governments. Speaking during the forum, Colonel Yahya Mohammed, Deputy Director, National Counter-Terrorism Center, stressed the importance of building trust between security agencies and the local community, highlighting that effective counter-terrorism efforts require an open flow of information and proactive involvement of local peace structures.
At the heart of promoting the soldiers' welfare for their steadfast dedication to duty in the defense and protection of their motherland, the Defense Forces Welfare Services, DEFWES, previously referred to as DEFCO, stands out as an institution determined to ensure steady supply of essential and basic commodities to the soldiers wherever they are deployed across the country. DEFWES changed its name from DEFCO to align with the organization mandate of providing unmatched welfare services to Kenya Defence Forces personnel, veterans and their families. DEFWES offers a wide range of products from consumer goods to development goods, events catering services, as well as furnished apartments in Kilimani. DEFWES currently operates 35 supermarkets, 24 mini-marts, 14 cafeterias, 3 restaurants, and 18 fuel stations. DEFWES stands out among its competitors in customer-centric service provision, high-quality products, and service at pocket-friendly rates. For more details, contact us via telephone number 011 4335 801 or email us info@defwest.or.ke. General Charles Kahariri, the Chief of the Defense Forces, hosted a delegation from the Italian Air Force at Defense Headquarters in Nairobi. The delegation was led by Lieutenant General Luca Goretti, Commander of the Italian Air Force.
Welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure.
The discussions focused on enhancing Kenya-Italy defense relations through cooperation in training, equipment acquisition, and strategic initiative at the Luigi Broglio Space Center in Malindi. General Kahariri explored expanding collaboration in space technology, including geoimagery, disaster management, and artificial intelligence-related defense capabilities. He emphasized the need to finalize the Defense Cooperation Agreement to strengthen technology partnerships and build local capacity for maintaining military assets. Separately, Major General Fatma Ahmed, the Commander, Kenya Air Force, welcomed Lieutenant General Goretti for his inaugural visit to the Kenya Air Force headquarters in Nairobi. The visit aimed to strengthen their shared commitment to the advancing peace, security, and innovation in aerospace. The visit concluded with a commitment to enhance training exchanges, operational synergy, and knowledge sharing. Both air forces agreed to align their efforts to address emerging threats and opportunities in an evolving security landscape.
Deputy Commander Kenya Navy Brigadier Sankali Kiswa hosted a delegation from Japan comprising Commander Minesweeper Division 3 Captain Shinsuke Amano, along with the Commanding Officer Japan Ship Bungo Commander Tanaka Koji and the Commanding Officer Japan Ship Itajima Lieutenant Commander Oda Takayuki at the Kenya Navy Headquarters Mtongwe. The visit aimed at opening new opportunities for maritime collaboration and strengthening the bilateral relationship between Japan Maritime Self-Defense Forces and the Kenya Navy, with a focus on capacity building through exchange programs, joint maritime training, and exercises. During the meeting, discussions focused on enhancing the skill sets of Kenya Navy and the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Forces through collaborative training exercises and technical exchanges. These exchanges will focus on strengthening maritime operations, improving operational readiness, and facilitating technology transfer to ensure that both navies are better equipped to respond to evolving maritime security challenges. In other news, Major General Eric Kinuthia, the Commandant Joint Command and Staff College, commissioned the Oldonyo Engar Borehole in Kajiado County. The borehole was constructed by the Kenya Defense Forces in conjunction with the college as appreciation to the local community for their unwavering support extended to the Kenya Defense Forces during training activities in the area.
In his address to the community, Major General Kinuthia pointed out that commissioning of boreholes by the Kenya Defense Forces is part of their broader mandate to support national development and community welfare, particularly in arid and semi-arid regions of Kenya.
Tunaomba hii mradi izidi kusaidia community, isaidie nyinyi wote, mifugo izidi kunawiri zaidi, uongezeke hata wakati ya kiangazi. Hapa ni ngumu sana kukosa maji. Ngumu sana kukosa maji. Izidi kuwasaidia kabisa.
The local leadership and residents acknowledged the efforts by the Kenya Defense Forces in drilling of the boreholes, which they reiterated will help end perennial water scarcity in the area.
Tumeshukuru sana. Hii maji imetutoa mahali mbali sana. Sasa kuna kwenda kushota maji mahali mbali. Sasa tunashota nyumbani, wengine wanashota hapa watu wa eneo. Kwa hivyo kila mtu amesaidika. Na tumesema asante na muendelee mtusaidie kama venye mtukumbuka wakati huo.
The initiative seeks to provide access to clean and reliable water for local communities, schools and institutions in water-scarce regions, as well as support the government's efforts in achieving sustainable development goals.
Kenya Defence Forces troops operating under Operation Maliza Uhalifu engaged in a series of civil-military cooperation activities aimed at enhancing the quality of livelihoods of residents in the North Rift. In Chezitet, the troops at Chezitet Forward Operations Base donated clothes to more than 100 families and collaborated with Medical Missions Africa for a medicamp where more than 120 families benefited from both curative and preventive medicines. Kenya Defence Forces troops in Kainuk Forward Operating Base, through the Environmental Soldier Program, joined pupils and teachers from Agape Primary School in planting trees in order to conserve the environment. The Defence Headquarters Muslim community, led by Colonel Rajab Athman, the Kenya Army Service Imam, earlier this week donated iftar to 2 widows of the former Kenya Defence Forces principal imams in a symbolic act of kindness during the holy month of Ramadan. The team paid a comforting visit to Mrs. Salma Sharif, widow of former principal imam, the late Lieutenant Colonel Bashir Siraj, at her home in Nairobi, and Mrs. Fauzia Isa Awad, widow to former Kenya Defence Forces principal imam, the late Lieutenant Colonel Hassan Noor, in Kapsabet.
During both visits, the team shared messages of comfort and courage with the widows and their families and donated a variety of foodstuff. Colonel Rajab shared the Kenya Defence Forces Muslim fraternity's goodwill and grace messages with the widows. They in turn expressed their gratitude for the acts of benevolence. This initiative is in line with Islamic tenets and the spirit of Ramadan, where Muslims are encouraged to engage in acts of kindness to members of society.
Major General Eric Kinuthia, the Commandant, Joint Command and Staff College, this week led a delegation of faculty and student officers for a visit to various industries at the coastal region. Among the industries visited included Associated Vehicle Assembly Limited, Bulkstream Limited, Bamburi Cement, Kenya Coast Guard Services and Kenya Ports Authority. Later on, the delegation toured Kenya Navy Base in Mtongwe and Kenya Shipyards Limited. The visit aimed at familiarizing the students with the organization roles and capabilities of both organizations while deepening their understanding of national defense strategies and the roles played by Kenya Navy in protecting the sovereignty of Kenya's territorial waters. The visits are culmination of the strategic studies undertaken at the college, meant to cement participants' understanding of regional security enhancement through industrial capacity and defense partnerships. The Ministry of Defense was feted with a certificate of recognition for its unwavering role in enhancing ethnic representation in its workforce. It emerged a finalist as the best state department on ethnic representation during the 7th edition of the National Diversity and Inclusion Awards and Recognition Gala Night and Award Ceremony held at Sarit Center in Nairobi. This year's awards attracted various entrants under the theme Awarding Investors in People, Planet Guardians and Champions of Prosperity for Posterity. The awards aimed at enhancing diversity in working environment and incorporating the marginalized and people living with disabilities. Get ready for an extraordinary event at one of the most breathtaking locations in the world. Welcome to the 16th CISM World Military Golf Championship, happening from June 22nd to June 29th, 2025 at Diamond's Laser Beach and Golf Resort in Diani, Kenya. Join us as military golfers from around the globe compete for the prestigious title in a spectacular setting. Experience the thrill of competition on our world-class golf course designed to challenge the best while surrounded by the natural beauty of Kenya's coastline. This championship isn't just about golf, it's about camaraderie, cultural exchange, and forging friendships across borders. Witness the spirit of sportsmanship as military personnel unite for a week of competition and connection. Mark your calendars. June 22nd to June 29th, 2025, the 16th CISM World Military Golf Championship at Diamond's Leisure Beach and Golf Resort. Whether you are a participant or a spectator, this is an event you won't want to miss. Join us for an unforgettable week of golf, friendship and adventure in beautiful Diani, Kenya. 16th CISM Golf Championship. Friendship through sport. For sponsorship and support, email us through cismkenya@mod.go.ke. Kenya Defence Forces personnel claimed multiple titles on the final day of the 86th edition of the Kenya Open Football Championship held at the Laikipia Kenya Defence Forces range in Nanyuki. The competition attracted 64 of the best shooters from the Kenya Defence Forces Rifle Association, National Police Service, National Intelligence Service, Kenya Regiment Rifle Club, and the British Royal Air Force. It aimed to promote efficiency and foster proficiency in marksmanship with shooting challenges at distance ranging from 300 to 900 meters.
In the Standard Newspaper Cup, Stuart Watley Cup, and Short Range Aggregate Cup, Warrant Officer Class 2 Wilberforce Karema overcame tough opposition to emerge victorious in Class 11. He also earned a bronze medal in the Lieutenant General Retired ASK Njoroge Cup. Other standout performers included Senior Sergeant Brenda Ojambo, who won a silver medal in the Lieutenant General Retired ASK Njoroge Cup, together with Senior Private Eston Mwangi, Sergeant Michael Mwangi, Sergeant Francis Jilo, and Senior Sergeant Paul Munene. Additionally, Senior Sergeants Joyce Chebi and Senior Sergeant Brenda Ojambo were recognized as the overall best female shooters in the tournament. A total of 10 Kenya Defence Forces personnel were selected to represent Kenya at the upcoming Bisley competition in the United Kingdom later this year.
And that's it for this week. We appreciate your time with us and we look forward for your engagement via our official social media handles and your time with us next Friday for the KDF Friday Bulletin. I have been your host, Sergeant Kasim Ali. Goodbye and be blessed.